Let us take a look into the mind of an African-American 13-year-old girl in junior high school. Explore the issues and problems she faces in her junior high school environment. Let us begin. Hello, my name is Maqueda, and I'm here with my daughter Chisani, and we're going to talk about natural hair and skin complexion in junior high school. So I'm going to ask her some questions, and just to kind of get a feel of what are the children thinking in junior high school. All right, Chisani, say hello.
Hi.
So look, the first question I want to ask you is, would you wear your hair all out in an afro at school? Is that something you would do?
No.
Can you explain why? Because you tell me that you're proud of your natural hair, so why wouldn't you do that?
I wouldn't do that because I know I would get talked about a lot at school.
So does that mean you're not proud of your hair? Because why couldn't you just show off your afro regardless of what people will say? What makes you feel that, okay, because they're not going to like it, that you don't do it?
I'm still proud of my natural hair and I love my afro, but I don't really want to go through the drama of being talked about every day.
Okay, I understand that. Okay. So what do the boys feel about natural hair at school?
They don't really respect it or understand it. They'd rather like the girls with relaxers and chemicals in their hair.
Okay, so how do you know this, though? I mean, how do you know that they don't like natural hair?
Because most of the time, if they see a girl with natural hair, they'll say that their hair is nappy, or just stuff like that. They'd rather go out with kids with straight hair.
Oh, okay. Are a lot of girls natural at school?
No.
Really? So let's say in your classroom, how many people in your classroom?
It's about 30 people in most of my classes.
So how many girls are natural in your class?
About 3.
Wow, that's a big difference. What's the worst comment you ever received about your natural hair?
That my hair was nappy.
That's okay, so it wasn't nothing else then? I mean, what other comment? So that's it?
Yes.
So how did they say it and who said it?
Well, I was walking down the hallway and I had a mohawk and the middle was really curly and it was my natural hair, and when I was walking down the hallway, this 8th grader said, "Oh my gosh, her hair is nappy," as he was pointing.
Wow.
And then all of her friends was laughing.
Oh, that's horrible. So what did you do?
I just ignored them.
So let's say your boyfriend, you had a boyfriend, and he didn't like your natural hair. How would you respond to that? What would you do?
I'd make sure that my boyfriend respected my natural hair before I agreed to go out with him, so I wouldn't have to go through that. So
it's something you'll have to already know he likes. Okay, it makes sense. So do you wear weave, braids, stuff like that?
Yes.
So why do you do that? Is that a sign or indication that you're not proud of your hair? You don't think that is?
I only do that on special occasions, and I wore braids when I wanted my hair to grow a little longer. So,
but you don't see nothing wrong with wearing weaves and braids?
No.
Okay. Let's get into skin complexion. What do you think the boys like better, dark skin or light skin?
Light skin.
You seem really confident with that, and explain why.
I don't really understand why, but most boys like the mixed girls or like the lighter skin girls than darker skin. So,
would you say you're light skin? Or would you say you're kind of in the brown skin? How would you...
I'm in the brown skin category. The mixed children that are mixed, those are the people, those are the girls that most boys go after first.
Really? And are these boys black?
Yes.
Okay. Explain to me who gets talked about the most. Just period. Like overall, what have you noticed about, the boys talking about a particular girl? Is it based on hair? Is it based on skin complexion, weight, or anything? If you notice, or what the girls talk about. Like if they talking about other girls, who are the ones that's getting attacked most? If you can kind of round that up.
The ones getting attacked most, it's a mixture of all three of the things you said, but mostly the girls that are independent, like they don't want to follow, like if you don't want to follow a group of girls, then they'll talk about it. Those
are the ones that get picked on. So would you say, are you in that category, or are you kind of more with a crowd?
I stay away from a crowd. That's probably why I get talked about.
And how does that make you feel? Does it make you want to kind of like jump in the crowd, or a little bit sometimes because you don't have to worry about getting picked on, or what does that do to your self-esteem?
Like, I think that makes my self-esteem stronger, because having people talk about me all the time, for me, is a sign that I'm constantly doing something right, so I don't really let it affect me to where I want to follow them.
Okay. How do we get our children to respect our heritage, our culture, our natural beauty, the beautiful shades of our skin? It starts with us. They adopt what we believe. It's time to reverse and embrace who we are.